Most men think performance problems start in the body, but in many cases, the real problem starts somewhere else, your mind. Stress can quietly sabotage confidence, focus, stamina, and connection, often without you even realizing it. And the frustrating part is this: the harder a man tries to push through stress, the worse the problem can become. Today, we're going to talk about how stress secretly destroys male performance, why it happens, and what most men completely misunderstand about the connection between the brain and the body. Because in many situations, the real enemy isn't ability, it's pressure. Stress is one of the most powerful forces affecting the human body. When the brain detects stress, it activates the body's fight or flight response. This system was designed thousands of years ago to protect us from danger. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, your breathing becomes faster, your brain becomes hyper alert. In dangerous situations, this response is incredibly useful. But in modern life, stress is often triggered by work pressure, financial worries, relationship tension, or constant mental overload. And when the brain stays in a constant stress state, it begins to interfere with performance in many areas of life, including relationships. When stress hormones rise, the body prioritizes survival functions rather than relaxation. This creates several changes: reduced focus, increased anxiety, faster physical responses, and difficulty staying present. In simple terms, stress makes the nervous system react faster and think less clearly. And when reactions become faster and less controlled, performance can become unpredictable. This is why many men notice that during stressful periods of life, confidence and control can suddenly decline. The body isn't malfunctioning, it's simply responding to stress signals. Stress also attacks something extremely important: confidence. Confidence is the mental state that allows the body to relax and respond naturally. But when stress increases, the mind often starts asking questions like, am I doing this right? What if I mess up? What if I disappoint my partner? These thoughts create pressure, and pressure creates anxiety. And once anxiety appears, the brain becomes focused on avoiding mistakes rather than enjoying the moment. That shift in focus often leads to overthinking, and overthinking is one of the fastest ways to disrupt performance. Many men fall into what psychologists call the performance monitoring loop. Instead of experiencing the moment naturally, the mind constantly analyzes everything that's happening. Am I lasting long enough? Am I doing this correctly? Is my partner satisfied? The more the mind tries to control the outcome, the more pressure it creates, and pressure activates the stress response again. This creates a vicious cycle: stress, overthinking, anxiety, less control. Breaking that cycle requires changing how the mind approaches the situation. Before we continue, a quick note. This video and channel are for educational purposes only and do not provide medical advice. Always consult a qualified professional for medical concerns. The nervous system factor. The human body performs best when the nervous system is balanced. There are two major states of the nervous system: stress mode, fight or flight; relaxed mode, rest and connection. Healthy intimacy requires the relaxed mode. This state allows the body to stay calm, responsive, and aware. But when stress dominates daily life, the nervous system struggles to return to that relaxed state. This is why managing daily stress is so important for overall well-being. Several lifestyle habits can significantly increase stress levels: poor sleep, long work hours, lack of exercise, constant phone use, and lack of relaxation. When these factors combine, the body rarely gets a chance to reset. Over time, this can affect energy, mood, and confidence. Simple changes like improving sleep, exercising regularly, and reducing constant digital stimulation can help restore balance to the nervous system. One of the most effective ways to reduce performance anxiety is presence. Presence means focusing fully on the moment rather than analyzing it. When attention shifts away from evaluation and back towards connection, the brain naturally relaxes. And when the brain relaxes, the body responds more smoothly. This is why emotional connection and communication are so important in relationships. They create an environment where both partners can feel comfortable and relaxed. Many men try to solve performance problems by focusing only on physical solutions, but in reality, the mind plays a much larger role than most people realize. Reducing stress, building confidence, and improving emotional connection often produces far greater improvements than any quick fix, because the body performs best when the mind feels calm. Stress is one of the quietest forces affecting modern relationships. It slowly drains energy, focus, and confidence. But when men learn to manage stress, something powerful happens. Confidence returns, presence improves, connection becomes stronger, and when the mind relaxes, the body often follows. If this video resonated with you, I'd like to hear your perspective. Do you think stress is affecting modern relationships more than we realize? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more psychology-based insights about confidence, attraction, and relationships, consider subscribing, because understanding how the mind works can completely change how we experience connection.